Okay, welcome back, you guys. This ain't even funny no more. Matter of fact, it never was funny. I'm going to, as humbly as I can and know how, talk to you guys about a situation. Um, and I'm going to use this as a teaching basis, not only for myself, but for other subscribers as well, because this is serious. What I'm about to share with you, and I'm not putting this particular subscriber on blast, not at all. Like I said, I am sharing this situation for a reason because it's going to help a lot of people. And the reason why I want to share this situation is because there was somebody else that used to be my subscriber that was going through what this particular subscriber is going through, and she's no longer here with us. She's deceased. So that's why I said this ain't funny. Okay. I have a subscriber that reached out to me back in April of this year, and was having a lot of witchcraft attacks, bad dreams, and all sorts of things going on. And I had asked she reached out to me saying that she needed my help. She wanted to know if I could pray. And you guys know me. I said, yes, I did pray. Okay. But one of the very first questions I asked her was, do you come and appear on prayer night? Do you participate in prayer night on Wednesday nights? And her answer was at that time, no, no. And I said, okay. But when prayer night did eventually come, she did show up. And I remember mentioning on that particular prayer night, and I'm going to use Cindy Morales as an example. Hi, Cindy. Because in that particular prayer night, I used Cindy as a example that night, while group setting corporate prayer was very important. Cindy had at that point reached out to me and said, hey, Nikki, remember I told you that, my situation of why I couldn't be on prayer night? She said she was attacked, and she noticed that the attack came when she had stopped joining in on the prayer nights. She had went, I want to say it was like 3 or 4 weeks or more. And she had something that she had to do. And she said she was getting back on the prayer nights because she noticed when she did not do it, meaning there's power in numbers, people. Power in numbers. Okay? Power. If one can put 1,000 aflight, two could put 10,000 aflight. So, going forward with what I'm sharing with you guys, um, this particular subscriber reached out to me early this morning while I was in my prayer by email once again. Basically, Same form of fashion, spiritual warfare, sleepless nights, same thing. Now, I did a follow-up video when she asked me to pray with her earlier this year. Okay, right after that. And I came back on telling her that after I was attacked, okay, but I got up and gave whatever send it after me as you hear me binding spirits of retaliation. It hear me good, tried to retaliate against me, but I gave it a good old beat down. Okay, did what I had to do in the spirit, went back to bed, and the Lord revealed unto me what was going on in her home. And I put it up on the video of what was going on and what I saw. The I don't know, warlocks, witches, whatever they were, that was attacking her. Okay, the Lord revealed it to me. Now she's having the same issues. The same issues. Have not been on the prayer nights. I asked, I said this morning, I sent her email back. Do you be on the prayer nights? Had you stopped, or what's going on with that? Basically, no. Said that she had been falling asleep, blah blah blah. We all do it. I've done it. Okay. I was supposed to have been on a prayer night and overslept, but I would oversleep like 10 to 15 minutes. You can hear me good. You can ask the Lord, Lord, I want to pray at such and such time. Trust me, the Lord will get you up. Okay. I have been on a corporate prayer that I'm supposed to be on, and trying to wait until that time and fall off to sleep 10 minutes late, but I'm there is the point. 15 minutes late, I'm there. Okay. Let me tell you something, people of God. If we don't deal with what's fighting us, we can't afford to sit around watching things on TV, participating in all kinds of things that does not matter. It's unfruitful. We need to sow to the Spirit to reap from the Spirit. Remember, I told you one of my subscribers lost her life. She emailed me and said that she was afraid. She was scared. And my point of bringing all this up is for this particular person that I'm talking about that reached out to me again, I took up my own time, which I have no problem with doing. You need help? I'm here. I'm going to help. But help me help you. Show up on prayer night. I can go to battle for you, but what you gonna do for yourself? Hear me and hear me well. Spiritual warfare. Warfare. What war you know that was with one person and one person only? None. I don't know none. Unless you fighting yourself. It's the root word is warfare. War. Okay? War. Warfare. Warfare ain't fair. So you need somebody else to war with. Okay? I had another friend. I did a video about it ain't good for man to be alone. Ecclesiastes said you need that, I'm paraphrasing, you need that second person in case that man fall. You need somebody else to help you up. And then it also says when you basically paraphrase and you get cold, you need somebody else to keep you, let you get warm. And then when I did that video, I said God himself ain't himself. He's the Holy Trinity. He's 3 in 1. Adam came to the earth. The Lord said, hold up, wait a minute. I need to find you a helpmeet. Because let me tell you something. That's what the enemy wants you to do. Get you off by yourself. Yes, the Lord will call us by our to him to call us to himself at some times, but not to be by yourself all the time. If you live by yourself, by golly, okay. But at least have you somebody that you can pick up the phone readily and call to pray with you. Because your mind will start playing tricks on you. Okay? Then all of a sudden you're not getting any sleep. And your mind is starting to act like a computer that's never turned off. It needs rebooting. It needs sleep. Then you start hearing voices. And then at this point you're weak. And then that's when Satan comes in. Another reason why I'm bringing this up, because it's not fair to me. I'm on here laboring, sweating for an hour in prayer. And then if I pray to you, I get retaliative spirits. Then I come back and tell you what's fighting you. And then you don't even show up for prayer. And then days after prayer, can you pray for me? Again, I don't mind praying. But help me help you. If you can't help yourself, what I need to be worried about? If you ain't worried about yourself, why do I need to worry more than you? I can only do so much. Help me help you. Let me tell you something. This person that lost her life was dear to me. And weak. And I prayed and I cried and I prayed and I cried. And then all of a sudden I didn't hear from her no more. I'm like, Lord, what is going on? Lord, please reveal unto me what is going on. Is she okay? Is she better? Is she this? Is she that? She was deceased. I know distractions come. I know, people of God, we have things going on. The Lord will have mercy on whom he will have mercy. And the Lord can work with those who, in trying to fight the good fight of faith, because he actually fights our battles too. But let me read to you one scripture that I know by heart. In Psalms 91, he says, he that dwelleth in the secret place of the Most High shall abide under the shadows of his wings. Shadows, covering of his wings. He that abideth under the shadow. He that dwelleth in the secret place. Dwelleth. That means you're constantly in the secret place doing what? Pray. He will hide you. My friend, school classmate Tina Lewis, that bubble shield was around her because obviously she dwells in the secret place. He said he will hide you. You have to try. You have to do your part. Because again, it's not fair to me if I do all that laboring and sweating and then you doing whatever you want to do. That ain't cool. Ministers like me, we do this. We don't mind praying. But you got to fight for yourself too. You got to pray on your own time too. Even in the after corporate prayer, you have to pray some of your own prayers. If you don't know what to pray, the Our Father's Prayer. Hello, somebody. Don't tell me this computer want to cut off. Hold on, you guys. Okay. Give us some more light and let there be light. Okay. So again. Okay, what now? Uh, Shut it up. Okay. So, I don't know. I don't know if that's charging or not. Um, all right. Okay. It's just low, I guess. I don't know. What it says it's charging. Anywho. Okay. So, we have to pray on our own time. He that dwelleth in the secret place basically means you're praying too. Okay, you're always praying. As I was saying, that dream that I talked to you guys about on the previous video, we're covered from the enemy. We're hidden from the secret counsel of the wicked. This is very important, people. We have to. You have to, in this hour, corporate prayer is important. Noah had people on the ark with him. There was a gathering. He wasn't by himself. And what? All of them was safe. So why would you linger by yourself? Again, it's not fair. It is not fair to me because people that in ministry like me and they do these videos, you know what I'm saying? We come under attack sometimes. It comes with the territory. You got some people, they see you in trouble, they'll tell you in a minute, I ain't finna be praying. That's your, go on. I got enough problems. I have heard that. I have seen that. I have seen that. They will not pray for you. Okay? Because a lot of them are afraid. A lot of them will be like, they don't want the unnecessary warfare, as I have always heard people say. I don't pray for everybody. I ain't doing it. But let me tell you what's going to start happening. I'm not in no way wise being ugly. I'm just being real. If the instruction was in the beginning, show up on prayer night. That's not too much to ask. Show up on prayer night. That was the instruction. Show up on prayer night. That's the instruction. And I get reached out again saying you in the same problem. You having some of the same problem. Because when I help you, I'm going to pray. And then I may send some instructions, whatever the Lord put on my heart for you to do. I'm going to send some instruction. But the main instruction going to be show up for prayer night. Number one instruction. And then you reach out to me again and I ask a battery of questions and you tell me, oh, well, I've been falling asleep and, I spend my time doing X, Y, Z. And I'm going to say, go back and follow step one. And that's just going to be it. Going back on to step one. Because again, it is not fair to me, okay, in my time. And neither is it fair to anybody else that sincerely want the help, gonna listen and run with that thing. Okay? And they're gonna benefit from it. They're gonna use it and apply it. But somebody that just, you know what I'm saying? That can't happen. I work, I be tired. And when you work and then you get up in the wee hours of the morning, and at this particular time, I was working 12-hour shifts. Had to be to work at 7 o'clock in the morning. Getting up in the wee hour of the morning, fighting and praying for the person. And then turn around and get retaliated against. It don't happen all the time when I pray for people. No, I done intercess for people and nothing happened. But it also, yes, thank you, Holy Spirit. Let me tell you something. A lot of you, if you are being attacked, because if you in corporate prayer, and if I ask you if you pray and you tell me you praying all the time, should no type of witchcraft, bad dreams, over and over, attacks like that be happening if you praying all the time. Then you need to escalate that thing. Come on the prayer line where two could put 10,000, but it be more than two people on. And for those of you, again, who is experiencing that type of thing, you too low. You on the ground where the serpents are. You need to come up higher because the Lord is calling his people higher. And the only way you can get higher is in prayer. Warfare prayer. Fight back. You ain't got to battle that alone. I'm here to help. I don't have no problem with helping. But the reason why I am talking today because I'm concerned. I'm passionate about the people that is before me. Psalms 144 says, teach my hands to war and my fingers to fight. I'm here to help you fight. Help me help you. And be respected of my time. And respect me. Think about me. Saying, but you know what? I'm at least do what Miss Nikki say. I don't know everything, but I can tell you how to fight. Because if you get to a point when you're dwelling in that secret place, you're hidden under the shadow of his wings, it'd be just like Tina's dream. Some try to mess with you, you're gonna be dealt with. Oh boy, it's time to tell that. Prime example, and I hope y'all still with me. I don't know what my computer doing because I done plugged it up. It should be charging. Normally it gets lighter. I don't know what's going on, but I ain't finna deal with it right now. But let me tell you something. Okay, remember in the most recent prayer night that we did, I started telling you guys about somebody had did something to my little grandbaby. So let me show you. This is giving God glory. This is no glory to me. But I'm going to share this with you to show you how powerful my God is and what he does for his servants and what he will do for the child of, or vessel of God when you dwell in the secret place. You can take something before your Father and you can lay it at the altar. And when you know you have presented to him, you have clean hands and a pure heart, and somebody been messing with you from the start, this is what's gonna happen. So my grandbaby was having an asthma attack, and somebody, a family member, not on my side, but on my grandbaby's daddy's side, wouldn't take her to the hospital. Now, asthma is very dangerous. They wouldn't take her. Daddy had to call 911. Okay? Let me show you what happened. So when I found out about it, my grandbaby was in the hospital for about 3, 4 days. I took it to the Lord in prayer because that was an injustice. That was an innocent child. I took it for the Lord. Let me show you what happened. That particular person who wouldn't take the grandbaby to the hospital in their car. Notice I said car. That particular car was towed in the apartment that they lived in. Towed. Okay? I had told my daughter, I said, that's all right. I'm going to go pray. And I'm going to tell you right now, you watch out. Because some things is getting ready to start shifting around here. That was an injustice. And you don't do my grandbaby like that. You don't do any child like that. I'm taking it to my father. Watch him shift some things. The car was towed the very next day. Okay? The car was towed illegally. And she couldn't do nothing about it when she went to her apartment complex. Okay? On her way back from the apartment complex, she fell and hurt herself. End up in the hospital. It don't stop there. The very next day, the other car, that same car, no, not other car, the same car got repossessed. Hear me now. It got repossessed. It don't stop there. The next thing that happened, she lost her job. Her main job. It don't stop there. Mm-mm. They had a second car. One got repoed. The second car, it ain't working no more. You see what I'm talking about? Notice, these were things that happened to the car. You went from a told car a repossessed car, falling down, lost your job. Hear me well, I'm not bragging. I'm not gloating and just, gloating over somebody mishap. But I'm telling you and showing you what the Lord will do. When you take something to Him, everybody know that's an injustice to a child. People can die from asthma. I took it to the Lord. Judgment was rendered. And that's all I got to say about that. A righteous judgment. You have to get to that point to where the Lord will fight for you. But you first must fight for yourself. And where in areas you are weak, tell the Lord to help you in those areas. Confess it before Him. Confess it before Him. Lord, I am trying and I'm battling. Can you send me somebody that will help me pray? Can you wake me up so I can be on the prayer line? I need help, Lord. The Lord said He will never leave you or forsake you. And again, this is not putting anybody on blast, but I needed to talk about this because this is serious. I seen two people, hold up, three people leave this earth behind foolishness. So moving forward, we all, next year and starting at the end of this year, you heard me say two words, intentional and strategic. And that's what we gonna be. All right. If you don't want to fight, you don't want to learn how to fight, you don't want to get to you want to stay on that plateau down there with them serpents, you go ahead. But I'm going where the eagle's at. Where you need to be, where everybody else on the prayer line is. Flying high. That's an old school song. Flying high. I'm not fussing. I'm concerned. And I'm passionate about what I do. I am passionate about the people of God. You reach out to me and you say, Nikki, I'm in trouble. I got this going on and I need help. I'm there. Now, can you be there for yourself and show up on prayer night? I love you guys. See you next video. Thanks.